Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your general reading. If you're new, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This will notify you when I upload new videos, as well as allow me to pick up on additional energies for the collective. Keep in mind, energies can be reversed. You'll need to place parties where it fits to your situation. See what else. Make sure you're subscribed. Comment on any video. Like the video for entry to a giveaway. Once I hit over 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a gift card, much like I've done in the past. So go ahead and do that if you'd like to enter. All right, Capricorn. What do we have going on for Capricorn right now? What do we have going on for Capricorn right now? Spirit, tell us. Okay. What do we have going on for Capricorn right now? Soulmate. Unconditional. Interview. Capricorn. Take it as it resonates with you. Could be you or your person. Somebody's definitely certain on somebody that they love. It's a soulmate, all right? You could be friends. You could have been romantic partners in the past, because it looks like somebody wants to open up about this. All right, they want to get on the same page with their person and let them know that they are certain that they are in love with this person. We have a rainstorm coming through, so you might see lights flicker. You might hear rain in the background. I don't know, thunder. It was thundering earlier, so. All right, just want to let you know. All right, tell us more about the soulmate for Capricorn. The Hierophant in reverse. Oh. Somebody was foolish here. They were acting foolish. Ooh, there goes the light. Sorry about that. Tell us more about the Hierophant in reverse. Death in reverse. Ooh, okay. So something's not over. All right, so obviously this was a soulmate that you were dealing with in the past. All right, somebody wasn't acting right, okay, basically. But at the end of the day, this situation between you two is not over. Sorry about the lights. We have Taurus energy and we have some Scorpio energy right now. Let's see, we'll get back to the Hierophant in reverse later. Tell us more about unconditional. Tell us more about unconditional for Capricorn. Ooh, we got the Emperor. All right. Aries energy. All right, so the soulmate is actually considered to be someone of emperor status. You know, the emperor embodies all kings, so they have a little bit of everything. The emperor can also be, they can be a little stern at times, you know, but they almost kind of have to be. You have to kind of think of the emperor as someone who is a CEO of a company or an executive level VP, okay? They have to be, you know, organized. They have to know what they're doing. They have to know how to deal with people. But they also can be stern and make tough decisions when they need to. Otherwise, you could not be in that level of a company. You cannot be a high level executive VP, CEO, president. You have to be able to make tough decisions, and you have to know how to handle those people. So this person that, you know, you or your person, take it as it resonates, who has genuine certain love, knows that this person is an emperor. And that's why I want to get back to whatever I think foolishly was happening here, and why, you know, now we want to talk and get on the same page. Tell us more about interview. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so you would like to have more of an emotional, loving conversation. I don't think maybe you two have had these kinds of talks before. Tell us more about the Emperor in reverse. What's this foolishness? Nine of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. Oh. There was too much control. Somebody was trying to be too controlling in the situation, right? Sometimes we like to, I don't know, take control of situations because, you know, we want it to be more comfortable for us. If we're uncomfortable with being emotional and having these conversations, we prefer to, at times, let me just put an example out there. So let's say you're on a dating website and you're talking to somebody and you're hitting it off and you'd like to meet the person, but you know, you want to meet the person that's gonna, you want, the way you want to meet them is going to make, you want to make it comfortable for yourself. So it's kind of like you want to pick, you know, the specific time, the specific day, the specific place, so you can like pre-plan it, pre-think it before you go into it. But you have to remember there's two people in the situation. It's not just you that's meeting somebody. That other person is meeting you as well. So the control, somebody was trying to take control of a situation with the soulmate. Yeah, and you kind of don't want to do that. I know I've done that before. I have a habit of that because, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a fixed sign. I do have a lot of fixed, sign in me. So I can be a little stubborn, and we like to feel comfortable and have things done our way. But we do have to think of other people and think of their feelings and how they feel as well. Tell us more about the control. Three of Wands on the side. Aries energy. So I think the control was coming off as arrogant to your person. But at the same time, you were just, so your person was viewing it as you being arrogant, but yet it was you more being cautious and planning, wanting it to go right. It was like you were trying to put your best foot forward. You wanted to you wanted to make sure you were putting your best foot forward, but the other person was viewing it as, you just being arrogant, wanting to take control of the situation. So it's kind of coming off as more of a misunderstanding in reading somebody's, body language or how they were coming off. So it's basically a misunderstanding. And that's why I believe the talk, you two need to talk and be able to get past and one say, I was just pre-planning things or trying to make things go a certain way because I really wanted things to be perfect and work out. It's kind of somebody's, it's kind of like their DNA, right? They like to be, a certain way. They like things to look a certain way. Like if they're making dinner for a dinner date, they want the table set up perfectly and they just want things to go right. And at the, there is, just like planning a wedding, there's always something that's going to go wrong, and that's okay. You just kind of have to roll with the punches. And I think that's kind of what needs to happen here, even though you did want to take, or you or your person did want to take control. How does Capricorn's person feel about meeting up? How does Capricorn's person feel about meeting up? King of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more. Devil. I don't know. It's like they feel that. Here we go again with. I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify this, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that because of the past between you two and somebody really taking such control of the relationship, that now you meeting back up, they almost feel like they're walking into a trap of going back into the same devil energy, right? So they're not viewing it in a positive light, but I'm thinking that's because you two misunderstand each other, right? You both, your mental thought is overthinking. You're overthinking the situation rather than, kind of like they say, just go straight to the horse, right? Ask the question. Just be blunt and come out with it. Tell us more about the devil here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, so the devil energy is more of they're afraid of you two meeting up would be wasteful. So that's their thought process. So I don't know, you two may have been on and off a lot in the past before. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm seeing, is that maybe you two have done this before in the past, the exact same thing. And when you two did come back together, somebody was still very controlling of the situation. Let's find out. What is the current energy between Capricorn and your person? Queen of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. So we've got Gemini energy. I think you or your person might have Gemini in your chart, and that would make sense of you two misjudging each other. You know, don't judge a book by its cover. I think that because of Gemini being the twins, if your twins are not in sync, as in you yourself, your twins, and then your friend or your person, if they have Gemini in their chart, way overthinking. I have Gemini moon and that's my feminine energy. So I know I have a tendency to overthink things, and I've really had to work hard at it. So that could be the situation here. Yeah, more stuck in your heads, which is clearly what we're seeing here. But again, it could be because every time you two reunited in the past, it probably kind of went back to the same thing. So I think what we need to know here is there going to be actual change, right? Because so there's self-doubt about you two coming together and basically having a rebirth of this relationship, situationship, whatever it is you two shared. There's doubt that it's going to go the right way. Yeah. Tell us more. The 10 of Wands on the side, Sagittarius energy. Oh, okay, okay. So what could have happened between you two in the past was somebody was deceitful, maybe not always telling the truth, telling, little white lies about like where they were going, what they're doing. That may have been the actual problem between you two on why you always ended up at some point in time splitting ways. But if you're a strong soulmate, you two will eventually sort of come back around to each other until one of two things happens, okay? Because a soulmate can either be, a karmic, whether it's a good karmic lesson or a hard karmic lesson. I don't always like to view karmic as bad, because at the end of the day, you're still learning a lesson, whether it's a good karmic or a lesson learned karmic. Because sometimes we have to go through harder situations to kind of kick us in the butt. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation in the thunder. Kick us in the butt to get us in the right direction. So sometimes the karmic lessons are a little stronger, a little harder. It can break your heart more. Whether it's emotional, whether it's financial, whatever the situation may be, the lessons can get a little harder until you learn. But there was some lying, and someone's carrying the burden of the fact that they don't know if the lying is going to change. What were the lies about here? High Priestess on the side. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Ooh. Lies about someone was acting superficial. They weren't being authentic than true selves. They were hiding a part of themselves. Right? And now this is where I feel like we have somebody who wants to stand in their emperor power and make that decision to be authentic with their person and let them know that they love them. They're certain that they're the one that they would like to reconnect with and see where things go. Where I don't think it was that in the past. I don't think that happened, the previous times you two got together. I think it was still under superficial, it was, I don't want to say fake, but sort of. It was kind of like, the love was probably really there, but with you, it's like two people showing up with masks on, okay? They know behind those masks who they are themselves. They know what they like, don't like. They know who they love, they don't love, right? They don't always want to say it. They don't feel comfortable with it. So, what is the outcome going to be for this situation? What's the possible outcome? Moon in reverse. Oh, sorry. Moon in reverse. So there's going to be some truth. Somebody's going to be truthful. You two are going to speak your truths together. Tell us more. What is the possible outcome here? Oh, Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. Give me one more. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right, so you two are going to, the possible outcome, again, this is free will. This is the energy that's being read now. It would actually have to be the both of you taking action on this. But it does look like the outcome, the possible outcome would be that you two would come together, all right, speak your truths, not hide, your emotions, right? It's like you two want to talk to each other because there is nostalgia, right? You both are thinking about the memories in the past. I want to say you both had a lot of fun and closeness. You two are comfortable with each other and each other's presence, okay? Despite the lies or the withholding of the truth and the emotions, you two definitely, behind the masks, care for each other very much. You've known each other a long time, and you two want to talk about it, okay? But again, right now, somebody's a little hesitant. So I would say somebody's going to need to make the first move about opening up about what you really want to talk about to get it going, because right now the other person feels like it's just going to go back to every time you two meet up, it's going to be like it was. It's not going to be authentic. Somebody's not going to open up and be them true selves, even though I think inside, when you two are around each other, inside you feel very comfortable, and in your head, your thought process, but that isn't spoken, right? It isn't necessarily told to each other. And that's where you two are judging a book by its cover. And I might actually title that this, right? Because that's kind of what this really is you both are judging each other because of what you're seeing on the outside and how they're acting, but on the inside, it is completely different. You both are, your thoughts and your feelings and your soul, your connection, it is completely different than what you're showing to everybody else on the outside. And that's what you two are seeing, and that's what you're going by. And now you need to start pulling your secrets and who you are. Got to start coming out of that, hidden moon, come out of the nighttime, kind of like some people prefer to make love at night when it's in the dark. That's because they feel like they can hide themselves, hide their facial expressions, hide their body, their beauty, their flaws, everything. They want to hide it. And that's not having a true connection with somebody. Having a true connection with somebody is being able to be naked, be vulnerable in the sun, in the light. There's nothing wrong with the moon. It's very important. I love the moon. I actually, the full moons, even though they make me emotional, I still thoroughly enjoy the moon. I'm drawn to it. I just am. That's me. But I still like to be in the sun with a partner. It's good to feel very comfortable and be around somebody and let them see your flaws, your beauty, all the good things about you. everything, the whole package, because, you know, once you can be that vulnerable with each other, then there's no judging. There's no judging a book by its cover, right? Let's see if I can get a possible timeline on when this might happen for you and your person. You know, because with the Death card in reverse, something is not over. It needs to be revisited again between you two. Okay. Here's the moonology. Speaking of moon, I love moons. All right. Let's see. Can we get some kind of timeline for Capricorn and their person in this situation? Give us a timeline for Capricorn and their person in this situation. When do we think something might happen here between these two? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The answers you need are coming. Okay, so here's where I have to look this up for you. And I should remember this stuff, I know, but I can't. I can, you know, barely remember everything at my full-time job. I have to write everything down. I'm an old person. So, let's see. Full moon in Gemini. Oh, the full moon in Gemini happened early April. No, where are we at? Oh my God, where the hell are we at? We're April, what are we? April 22nd. Wait, what? No, not. Hold on. I don't know if this is right. Let me double check this again. Somebody fact check me. I don't know. Is this happening right now? Or I thought that we were going into Taurus. I'm reading something wrong here. God help me. When is the full moon in Gemini for 2023? There we go. Okay. I knew I was doing something wrong. December 8th. So this could have already started. So if the answers you need are coming, that means that this process of you two coming back together to be authentic with each other actually started this past December in 2022. This is how long it's taking to go through the process. So the universe has probably stepped in on you two, so that, you know, you could learn a few things before coming back together. Because I think your past was so on and off. Okay, so this has probably already started last December, and now it's coming soon. Let's see what the next card is, just out of curiosity. Surrender to the divine full moon. Okay. So possibly the next full moon is what I'm thinking. You two are actually surrendering and letting go of the control and letting things happen more naturally. So yeah, this is probably already started. That's my guess. And that the next full moon, which will be May 6th. All right. So you may start to get a little bit more action going between you two. All right. And of course, you know, Gemini heavy in this reading. So you're either dealing with one or you have Gemini in your chart, or both of you do, because of the fact that you both are kind of, you guys are judging each other instead of like really actually coming together and saying, hey, Mofo, this is who I am. This is how I feel about you. And that's what needs to happen between you two. Well, this is a nice reading. You know, it's a little rocky, but this is part of the process. It's good to see that, you know, two people who care about each other know that they have issues and they're trying to work them out. It's beautiful. Like it. All right. If anything resonated, please hit the like button, drop a comment. Please keep in mind, these can be future predictive, as we see, possibly the next full moon. Unless something has already popped off between you two this last full moon, which was April 6th. If not, we're looking at, you know, either May 6th, and even June. So the full moons are what you need to pay attention to see if there's anything major that happens between you two. All right. Well, much love and light. I will talk to you soon. Bye.